In the previous video, we discussed the answers of the quiz from Play with Patterns. So in this video, we will discuss the answers of the quiz from Tables and Shares. So first of all, I will enter my name here, then school, then class 4. I am entering my section C. Okay, I am entering my roll number 0. Now come to question number 1. Choose the most appropriate answer. 7 multiplied by 5. So all of you know that multiplication is the repeated addition. So 7 multiplied by 5 means we have to add 7 for 5 times. So option A will be the correct answer here. 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7. We have to add 7 for 5 times. That will be your 7 multiplied by 5. Then question number 2. When we multiply two numbers, we get a result called option A divisor, option B dividend, option C remainder, option D product. So students, when we multiply two numbers, we get a result and that is called your product. So option D will be the correct answer. When we multiply two numbers, we get a result called product. Then come to question number 3. To form table of 8, we can use the tables of option A 3 and 5, option B 2 and 6, option C 1 and 7, option D all of the above. So to form table of 8, we can use the tables of all of the above. We can use 3 and 5, or we can use also 2 and 6, or we can also use 1 and 7. So all of the above are correct options. Then come to question number 4. Find the product 16 multiplied by 500. So here first you will multiply the digits 16 multiplied by 5. So it will be 80. Then you have to enter the number of zeros given here. So number of zeros are 2. So 16 multiplied by 5 equal to 80. And you have to put 2 more zeros at the right side of the product. So it will be your 8000. It will be your 8000. So option B is the correct answer. Then come to question number 5. Which of the following statements is the correct one? Option A. Billu has kept his chickens in a box. He counted 32 legs. The total number of chickens is 18. B. Minnu did not go to school for 49 days in 6 months. She was 8 weeks away from school. Option C. A chair has 4 legs, then 48 legs will be used to make 14 chairs. Option D. The cost of 6 chocolates is 60, then the cost of 1 chocolate is 10. Now we will examine one by one. So option A. Billu has kept his chickens in a box. He counted 32 legs. So all of you know students, one chicken has how many legs? 2 legs. So here total number of legs are 32. So number of chickens will be 32 divided by 2. It will be 16. But here the total number of chickens is 18 is given here. So this is the wrong statement. Then come to option B. Minnu did not go to school for 49 days in 6 months. So students, in a week how many days are there? Yes, very good. 7 days are there in a week. So 49 days will make how many weeks? Yes, 49 divided by 7 equal to 7 weeks. But here it is given that she was 8 weeks away from school. So it will be also wrong. Then come to option C. A chair has 4 legs, then 48 legs will use to make 14 chairs. So students, a chair has 4 legs. So 48 legs will be used to make how many chairs? 48 divided by 4, it will be 12. But here 14 is given. So this is also wrong. Now come to option D. The cost of 6 chocolates is 60. Then the cost of 1 chocolate is 10. Students, cost of 6 chocolates is 60. So the cost of 1 chocolate will be 60 divided by 6, so it will be 10. So your answer is also given 10. So this is the correct one. So here which of the following statements is the correct one? Option D, that is the cost of 6 chocolates is 60, then the cost of 1 chocolate is 10. Yes, then come to question number 6. A building has 35 floors, each floor has 8 flats. A building has 35 floors, each floor has 8 flats. So the number of flats in the building is option A 35 plus 8, option B 35 divided by 8, option C 35 multiplied by 8, option D 35 minus 8. So which will be your correct answer? A building has 35 floors, each floor has 8 flats. So here the number of flats will be 35 multiplied by 8. You have to do here multiplication. So option C is the correct answer. Then come to question number 7. A bus has 60 seats. 40 seats are vacant. How many seats are already occupied? Option A 60 plus 40. Option B 60 multiplied by 40. Option C 60 minus 40. Option D 60 divided by 40. So here the bus has total 60 seats and 40 seats are already what we call vacant. So how many seats are already occupied? So here we have to do subtraction. We will subtract 40 from 60. So here the correct answer will be 60 minus 40. So option C is the correct answer here. Then come to question number 8. 110 divided by 10. So it will be option A 10, option B 11, option C 1100, option D 100. So what will be the correct answer? If you divide 110 by 10, so the quotient will be your 11. So 11 is the correct answer here, option B. Then come to question number 9. Which statement is not the correct one? Read the sentence once again, read the question once again. Which statement is not the correct one means you have to select the wrong one. So option A, multiplication is repeated addition. Option B, division is repeated subtraction. Option C, multiplication is repeated subtraction. Option D, when remainder equal to 0, dividend equal to divisor multiplied by quotient. So here option A, multiplication is repeated addition, this is correct. Option B, division is repeated subtraction, this is also correct. Option D, when remainder equal to 0, dividend equal to divisor multiplied by quotient, this is also correct. So option C will be the correct answer here, because in option C it is given here multiplication is repeated subtraction, but all of you know that multiplication is repeated addition and repeated subtraction is your division. So this is the wrong one. In this sentence, this question we have to select the statement which is not correct, that means wrong sentence. So option C will be your correct answer here. Then come to the last question, that is question number 10. Identify the quotient. So here a sum of division is given here, 27 divided by 2. Here we have to identify the quotient. So what will be the quotient here, students? The number to which we divide is called dividend. Here 27 is a dividend. The number by which we divide the dividend is called the divisor. Here 2 is the divisor, and the number which is left out after the division process completed, that is called a remainder. Here 1 is remainder. So what will be the quotient here? Yes, very good. So 13 is the quotient here. So option A 27, option B 20, option C 1, option D 13. So 13 is given in the option D. So option D will be your correct answer, that is 13. So now we will submit our quiz. Now we will view our score. Wow, we have secured 20 out of 20. That means all of our entries are correct here. Thank you.